Hi again. We've just been over to the trees, and I can honestly say I've taken pictures. They're very much living. Not as much greenery as when they were stood, but they're very much attached to the roots and living and thriving. And David's been showing me a little bit about poo, droppings, feces. We've seen very close here, and I've taken some pictures, hyena, and brown hyena as well, we saw further along. We've got springbok, we've got oryx here, on footprints, and then obviously their feces poo as well. But it's just amazing to see, and again, so close. I've actually taken some pictures of a small watermelon, the bitter melons that we get here. So I'll post that on Facebook later today when I get back to the lodge and I've got some signal, because I've got no signal here. But it's just so calm today. I can't see any animals on any horizon at the moment, so hopefully, I know it's been a quiet morning on the chat. Lily was there earlier, and it's been mainly the sand grouse, of which two have just flown by, which was wonderful. I actually managed to get some photographs and some video of some sand grouse at the actual Namib Desert Lodge, which was really good to see. And yeah, I've seen lots of birds from a distance at the moment, hoping to get some of the more colourful and interesting birds on photo and maybe video. But it's just day one of my trip so far, and I'll post as much as I can to share with you this beautiful, there's no other word for it, beautiful country, beautiful environment. And as I say, seeing it in green as well as I've seen it when it's been very dry, but it's just amazing to see the greenery. And David was just telling me that although we haven't seen the steenbok here for quite a while, is it 2 years, 3 years, when we used to see it occasionally, he has seen some, and he was explaining that they don't need to have as much water as even the other antelopes, because they can survive without it. They can get their moisture from the food, from the grass and the other plants that they eat. But they also eat small things like geckos and insects and, help me out David, lizards, lizards, geckos. So they don't only have the greenery, they eat some small animals as well. But I think David has to get back. I would stand here and talk all day, but my mouth is getting so dry. I'm not used to speaking in front of people. I hope I've not bored anybody, but if you ever get a chance, please come out. It is beyond dreams here, and the staff and everybody of Namibia, the staff of Gondwana Land Collection Gondwana Collection are just marvellous. The little birds just landed on our car. Very nice. Is it a weaver?
No, it looks like a chat. It's a familiar chat.
Yeah, chat. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm not a bird expert, as everybody knows, but I do my best.
Yeah, it's always, you can tell it.
I sometimes get told off by, well, she doesn't tell me off, but red cap. I know I make some mistakes sometimes with the falcons, the peregrine falcons, and the goshawks, but I try my best. We all do. We all learn from each other on this channel, and the channel is there because we have a great guy called NamibiaCam who has invested so much effort and passion into the channel, and Gondwana Collection for having so many cameras in such great locations and varied locations. Obviously, Okukuyo in the Etosha National Park is completely different to here. Kalahari again is different, but they're all uniquely have some wonderful shared species of animals. Some have different animals to what you have here. Obviously, there's no elephants, there's no hippos. Not hippos, well, there's no hippos, but they wouldn't want to come here anyhow. But no rhinos, I meant to say, and lions. But what we do get is variety, and we get surprises, and that's one of the beauties of NamibiaCam. So with that, because my mouth is very, very dry in the hot desert, I'm just going to say thank you for every one of you viewers and chatters, for those who've subscribed, for those who've joined membership, to our wonderful moderators. We wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the viewers and chatters. We love what we do. I'm lucky enough to have been able to come here for my third year, just to share with you and to try and put in terms of, in words, what sometimes the cameras can't show, but it's just, if you do a 360-degree look around here, it's just fantastic. Obviously we've got the link that you can do the 360-degree, and that will show here the Waterhole, the deadwood, darkwood, bentwood, lightwood, and you can go to the reservoir at the back with the building at the back, which I've been asked to pace out. So before I go, I'll pace that out. I haven't got a ruler big enough to do it, but I'm estimating 60 metres, 65.382 metres. Whether I'm right or wrong, we shall see. But I'm not doing waterhole cleaning today. May do it next week, in about 9-10 days' time, with Firefly and with Sangazer. I'll be the foreman. I'll just give them directions and tell them what to do. But it'd be wonderful to share experience with them here as well. I hope you've enjoyed my visit. I hope I've given some factual things that you didn't know. But it's just absolutely beautiful. I keep saying it, but there's no other words for it. It is absolutely astounding. And to me, a bit cooler today is even better, because I'm not too hot, which sometimes when you come here it can be really, really dry and desiccated, like my mouth at the moment, because I'm speaking so much. Well, I'll be leaving in a few minutes. I shall do the pacing out to the reservoir. I'll take a few pictures of the building behind. I'll stand over by the waterhole and take one so you can see how distant it is, and the workings for the flow of water. I'll show that as well. Sometimes you know, people don't appreciate that that's there. And I wish you all good viewing. Keep pressing the like button if you like Gondwana Collection, NamibiaCam. I certainly did 4.5 years ago, never regretted it, and here I am. At what once was just a passing visit on YouTube became a passion that has changed my life, and I really, really enjoy every moment of being a moderator on the channel and talking to people, because we have such wonderful viewers and chatters. And then of course to be able to come here and witness it for myself has just been beyond my wildest dreams, as some of my friends back in England would say. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks again for David for bringing me here. Without him I probably have got lost. I was going to come in my own Jeep, but then David said he'd bring me, so I would probably be ended up in Desert Whisper or somewhere else, and because he knows it like the back of his hand, all the little roads. But once you're actually on the tracks, it's not that easy to tell them. There's no signposts. There's no real way of telling unless you know the way. Yeah. So there's more birds in our car. Yeah. Chats again.
Yeah. Chat again.
Yeah. Well, I've done enough chatting for once. And I hope you appreciate that I've done no GNU jokes, and I've done no dad jokes. So, but I might do that next week, because I've got lots of different t-shirts as well to show you. We'll be at the Kalahari on the 18th, 19th at the Kalahari Anib Lodge, and we're hoping to be on camera there. And then 3 days here, as I mentioned before, and I'll make sure that Firefly and Sangazer come here and speak to you, and we can all be together and experience anything. Remember, if there's anything you want me to do while I'm here, photographs, information, if I don't know it, I'll speak to David or one of the other guides and find out for you. Now's your chance. Put the questions on Facebook, on our Facebook channel, community channel, pages rather, and I'll try to do my best. So I'm saying goodbye for now. I'll do the pacing, and happy viewing, and I hope some giraffes pop along soon.
Goodbye,
Take
everyone.
care, everybody. Bye, Red Cap, and everybody else who's moderating at the moment. Firefly, Sangezi, you're probably going to bed as soon as you're in New Zealand. But to everyone, thank you very much for listening, and thank you for being such a wonderful part of a magnificent company.
All the love from Namibia, yeah?
Take care. Bye-bye.